Hello students, in the last two videos we have seen the law of supply, introduction, statement, schedule, explanation, graph explanation, assumptions. Now in this video we will cover the exceptions to the law of supply. Now we all have understood what the law of supply says. Law of supply says that whenever the law of supply says that whenever the price goes up, your supply also goes up, and whenever price falls, supply also falls. So there exists direct relationship between price and quantity supplied. But there are few cases. What are the exceptions? Exceptions are the cases where this law is not applicable. Exceptions are the cases where this law is not applicable. Now let's see what are those cases. Before here, the supply of labor is very important concept. I will cover it at the end. We will see other exceptions. See agriculture goods. Now we all know agriculture goods totally depend upon the monsoon. So supply totally depends upon the monsoon. So in case of agriculture goods, even though you are ready to pay the prices, but what we say, higher the price, higher the price, supplies also. But in case of agriculture goods, even though you are ready, you are getting more price, but supply is not there. Why? Because stock is not there. Why stock is not there? Because no production. Why no production? Because of flood or any natural calamities took place. Okay, so because of this, even though we are saying that higher the price, the supplier will supply more, but for supplying he needs stock. For stock he need production, and in case of agriculture, production totally depends upon the monsoon or natural calamities or natural conditions. Suppose natural calamities took place, then it is not possible to produce the goods. If no production, no stock, no supply. Okay, so this is the exceptions. Next, is urgent need for cash. See, if you are in need of money, urgent need, anything, it can be medical emergency, educational related some problems, or you need urgent money. At that time, you are not going, your mentality will not think like that. See, let me come a higher price, then I will supply. No. Suppose the person is in need of money for a medical emergency, and if he is selling his gold or building or his house, at that time he's not going to wait to raise the price. Price may rise, or afterwards he will supply. No, he's in need of money, he needs money urgent basis, so he will supply whatever the price it is. Okay, then we have perishable goods. Perishable goods have short life. Perishable goods are those goods which has short life. For example, milk. For example, milk or fruits, vegetables, like that. So in this case, you will not wait. For example, suppose I am having fruits. Or I am having vegetables with me, and I am the supplier of vegetables. I will not wait. In that case, in case of perishable commodity, I know the life of vegetables is short, so I am not going to wait, let the price rise, then I will supply. I will start supplying whatever the price I'm getting. So in case of perishable goods, this law is not applicable. Then we have rare goods. Rare goods are rare. Rare म्हणजे काय, कधीतरी कुठेतरी सापडणार, असं कॉमन नसणं, अनकॉमन थिंग्स. ओके, सो रेअर पेंटिंग, ओल्ड कॉइन्स, antique goods, etc. So in this case, we are not going to say that we are not going to say that I will pay you whatever you need, whatever you say, so supply more. No, These are uncommon, these are not commonly available, that's why the price is more. So in case of rare goods also this is not applicable. Now the last exception is, and here we finish, after this we will finish this law of supply. See, they have given one example, supply of labor, or it may be asked separately uh, as short note. They may call it as like backward bending supply curve. Backward bending supply curve. Okay, so the law says that, or this exception says that, if price rises, now here don't consider price, we will say wages, as it is related to labor. So labor gets price wages. So as the wages rise, labor hours also rises. Labor hours means whatever the supply of labors in hours is also rises. Initially if you are working at 100 rupees at for 4 hours, then if labor charges rises, wages rises, you will start working more. Again 300, you will start working more. But after increasing, at some point you may feel that no, 8 hours is more than enough, I will not work. Instead of that you will work less hours, because that hour you may want to spend with family, friends, or leisure, pleasure, or entertainment, because we are the human beings. As the price rises, we cannot rise our supply in case of labor, because labor is a human being. So the law is labor supplies the total number of hours that workers to work at a given wage rate. See here, this will be more understood with the help of this supply schedule. See at the, sorry, not this, we have wage rate schedule. Okay, let's see. See here, wage rate at the 100 rupees, total hours of working is 5, so he is getting 500 rupees. When the wage rate increased from 100 to 200, now he has started working 2 more hours, so total he is working for 7 hours. So 200 into 7, 1400. Initially he was getting 500, he was working for 5 hours at 100 rate, and now the wage rate has increased to 300. Now what, as per the law of supply, these working hours should be changed. So 7, after 7 it should be 8, 9, or more than 7. But in this case it is less than 7, because he is moving backward, he's coming backward, he's spending less hours because he's getting more money. Okay, so this is called backward bending supply curve. Based on this, diagram is very important in this concept. Schedule and diagram is very important in this concept. See how they have shown, how we are going to show it. What we will do, x-axis, y-axis, write the name. Here we are going to show the supply of labors in hours, and here we are going to say write the wages in rupees. So in our explanation, x-axis indicates, y-axis indicates, and slope is backward bending. We will explain that. So first what you will do, 100, then 200 wage rate at 300 wage rate, then 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. At 100 rupees, he is working for 5 hours. At 200 rupees, he is working for 7 hours. Okay, so if you join these two, you will get a upward sloping. Now what happened? Instead of going here, it's coming back. Okay, so 5 to 6, 6 to 7, the movement should be like this. But instead of going after from 5 to 7, instead of going 7, 8, 9, he has came backward. Okay, so here at 300 rupees, he is working for 6 hours. At 300, we are expecting that he should work more than 7 hours, but here he is working, so it's coming backward. S1AS is backward bending supply curve, backward. Okay, so this diagram is very important. With this, we have finished all the exceptions part of the law of supply, and here the supply law of supply part is also over. Thank you, students.